Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here today. We're going to take a look at the New American Bible. Now, this is not the New American Standard, but the New American Bible, and that is a translation for American Catholics. Came out in 1970, and it was supposed to be kind of a revision of the Confraternity Bible. And the Confraternity Bible was a confraternity of bishops that got together to kind of make a translation of the Vulgate, which for centuries was considered to be totally inspired, without error, and you couldn't have anything but the Latin Vulgate, the Monarchian prologues in the front, and this type thing. And so the New American Bible is a very popular translation, and it's not just for Catholics anymore. Like the Episcopal Church has it on their approved list. I think the Anglican Communion has it on their approved list of translations. And so, again, it came out in 1970. It's got some dynamic equivalents in it. It does have, it's supposed to be a formal equivalence Bible, which is kind of a word-for-word Bible, or as close to a word-for-word as you can get. It's got a lot of Catholic doctrine in it. One day we're going to go through and compare it to like a King James Version, and Lord willing, we're going to show you that. But I just want to make you aware of it. It does have the Apocrypha, the books of the Apocrypha in it, being a Catholic Bible. And since 1970, it's undergone some revisions as well. And primarily in the book of Psalms. They've had some real issues with Psalms. They've made it gender inclusive. That didn't go over real well, so then the Pope said it can be gender inclusive in some areas and not in other areas, to where maybe the person is known to be of a certain gender, but if it's unknown who they're talking to, then they can use humankind and all of that. And it's yet undergoing another revision that's due out in 2025. This is 2017, October 2017. So the New American Bible, that did use, like in the New Testament, the 25th edition of the Nestle's Island text, which in 1943, the Pope signed an encyclical saying that could happen. Everything didn't have to be based on Jerome's Latin Vulgate. I do find it fascinating. They'll use certain things in the U.S., maybe not so much the rest of the world. And that's probably got a lot to do with Vatican II and outreach and ecumenicism, which the Catholic Church tries to do with Pentecostal groups, other groups, Kenneth Copeland and all that's been famous, kind of in the news recently. So the New American Bible, Catholic translation of the Bible, it's kind of a dynamic formal equivalence with a lot of Catholic influence in there, and some of the translations are going to reflect Catholic dogma pretty heavily. So I just want to make you aware that it's out there. God bless. Talk with you later in Jesus.